morning and welcome to yet another exciting edition of Smell the Coffee. We're so excited to be bringing you such an interesting, amazing show filled with bizarre news and oddities, like a lot of oddities. But nonetheless, you are here with Diana Master and Glenora Shapura. How are you doing today?
I'm doing very well. How are you?
I'm not doing too well. I'm disappointed.
In what?
In you.
What did I do?
You are not wearing pink.
Oh, yeah. But it's tomorrow. It's tomorrow.
What do you mean it's tomorrow? No.
Barbie is the 21st.
Barbie is the 21st, but throughout this whole week,
We're supposed to wear
pink.
But you're also not wearing pink.
No, I wore pink yesterday, so today's your turn.
Okay, but I'm having purple. It's close to pink.
No.
It's close to pink.
No. If it's not, it is a Thursday, meaning it's a quarter to the weekend.
We're close there. We're close. We're close.
I manifested the weekend.
You did, right?
Yeah.
You did. It came very quick. Like, I blinked and we are at Thursday. I'm like, how?
Exactly.
How?
Exactly.
It was just Monday just now.
Imagine we're actually past the halfway mark.
But I feel like July is like, I came here to leave. Like, it's just here, like, it wants to go.
July really wants to go. But the thing is, it's so crazy because now, literally, it's almost December.
I know.
And that is crazy.
I feel like I'm going to blink and then we're in September. And then next
I
thing
like
we
how
are
you
New
said
Year.
September because y'all know September is the most important month of the year because the one and only princess was born. So yeah, but now I'm stressing.
Yeah, you told me about the birthday themed party. I need to go look for a costume.
Yes.
But then we have to fight for the characters.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. I don't know.
It's going to be interesting. I'm so excited.
Yes, exactly.
All right, stick around. We will be back with more Smell the Coffee after this break. Now, as we were on commercial break, one of our colleagues said, because it's jump day, it's time to jump to conclusions.
I'm going to jump to a lot of them.
You're just going to be whoop.
I've been jumping in any case, but now,
today you have a valid excuse.
Yes, I'm allowed.
Okay, now let's get into something that's not so funny. Go back to Africa. Debate in South Korea. A company that sells supplements for children posted an advertisement on social media in which an illustrated black character is asked whether she is from Africa. Public relations agency made the advertisement. The company still confirmed it and uploaded it.
I mean, what straight up racism is that? Like, they were not even hiding it. They were not even like trying to do it.
Ridiculous.
And, like, what? And the fact that you're trying to throw the PR company, you approve this.
You approve it. But that's what the person was saying, that there's so many channels that it has to go through.
How did you guys
it's
miss
confirmed. How did all of these people miss it? But then again, in Korea, there's this culture where you can't really speak up to your superiors. What they say goes.
But there's so many people in managerial positions
that can make that decision.
Say like, oh, guys, what is going? But who even had that idea? I mean, just the whole wow.
Not even
the idea itself.
No. Before we even get to that, why are you selling skin whitening supplements for children?
Exactly.
Like, I know colorism is big in South Korea, but honestly, in this day and age, do you know that there's some celebrities with like, I don't want to say darker skin because it's not like they're dark.
Yeah.
Right? But even they face their share of colorism where they're like, you're so dark, I can't even see you. All I can see is your teeth. What? And it's like, what? I'm sorry. What?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. This is the world we live in. This is the 21st century.
It's
and
such an ad
was released.
Such an ad was released, and someone was
and
even
a product
saying,
like that exists.
Yeah, and someone was even saying it's ridiculous that such an ad could be approved when literally last year they were bidding to hold the World Expo. I'm sorry if you haven't
realized.
We're
not allowed to go there.
There are a lot of
supposed
black
to go back
people
to Africa
in the world.
Exactly.
So I don't know. And what is this assumption that every dark person comes from Africa?
Stop it.
So there literally says no Africa saramia, noye nararo toraka.
Meaning?
So literally, are you African? Go back.
And the fact that the whiter skinned child is smiling and laughing in that depiction.
Yeah. It's crazy, isn't it?
It's so crazy. It is so crazy. I was fuming when you were reading the story.
Yeah.
And the more you kept on going, I was like,
You're like,
wow,
wait,
what?
But
so
they pulled
I'm
the ad
shocked.
back.
Yes, of course they'll pull it back. But the fact that it happened, that's what pisses me off.
Why did it happen in
are
the
we
first
having
place?
this conversation in the 21st century? Why is this even a conversation?
Like, this is ridiculous. And the fact that it had to go through so many people.
So many people saw that and they're like, wow, this is so cool.
And this is so funny. It's hilarious.
It's
going
funny.
to
We're
sell.
bullying the African kid.
It's going to sell the supplements like hotcakes.
But in any case, it's also like a wrong message. There's a lot of bullying there with, let's say, the kid. And that is just wrong.
Yeah.
And so even if it was nothing to do with racism, it's just also wrong.
There was actually a professor that spoke about it and said, ads like this encourage bullying.
Exactly.
Like, kids will see this and think, oh, it's okay. And even
the other kid is crying, I'm laughing.
Exactly.
Like,
and even amongst like us as black people, as much as we may try to deny it, there is colorism.
I know.
People of like a light
skin hands.
Light skin hands.
I have a yellow bone.
Yeah. And I had friends who were dark, right? Like proper brown skin girls.
Oh, the beauty.
But for the longest time, they felt inferior because of how everyone was like, oh, light skinned girls, light skinned girls. I'm sorry, if you're beautiful, you're beautiful. If you're not, you're not. I don't want to throw shade, but I've seen some light skinned girls that ain't pretty.
Exactly. And it has nothing to do, beauty is just beauty, and we should move away from this or that.
Yeah.
And what shocked me is that guys are also affected by this. There's somebody that is a darker skinned guy that I know, and he confided in me that when he was younger, he would go into the shower and pray that when he comes out,
he's lighter. Oh no.
And he's such a gorgeous black man. Like, out in the world. Because guys, beauty is beauty, man.
Beauty is beauty.
Yes.
Like I said, if you're beautiful, you're beautiful. It's got nothing to do with your complexion.
Exactly.
You know, my aunt once said to me.
And to be fair, I tend to like darker skinned.
Chocolate brothers?
They're so beautiful.
Okay,
moving on. In some bizarre news, Tom Cruise apparently had no idea adult films were on the internet until Seth Rogen told him. Seth Rogen has revealed that he introduced one of the most famous movie stars in the world to the world of online porn. Regardless of your views on internet pornography, it's fair to say that most people who have ever been on the internet are aware it contains a huge amount of adult entertainment. But apparently, star of Mission Impossible, Tom Cruise, was actually oblivious to this entire section of the internet. I'm not sure quite how it's possible to not know that porn exists on the internet. Is like having never seen a Disney movie. Now, nonetheless, Seth Rogen told Late Night with Seth Meyers that he was the person who introduced the Top Gun star to the world of online adult entertainment. He didn't know internet pornography existed, Rogen told Meyers. Now, the comedian had been over to visit Cruise while filming Knocked Up. He claimed that he wasn't sure quite how the conversation had turned to internet pornography, but that Cruise's reaction had been unexpected. I think it just came up organically, like how it does, you know, and then all my friends were like looking at the internet, and he was like, whoa, 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 what? Meyers asked if it was possible the world's famous actor might have been having him on, but Rogen was convinced. He said, I 100% believed he had no idea that there was pornography on the World Wide Web.
Oh boy, bye.
So this was back in 2006. So Tom Cruise is like, what, 61, right?
Oh my goodness.
So he was 44, 43, 44, right about there.
He's how old?
61.
What?
You didn't know that?
What?
Yeah. Please bring up Tom Cruise again. Let's look at this. Fine, 61-year-old man. Yes, he's 61.
Oh my goodness.
He's 61. I was shocked as well when I found out.
Okay, but Okay, moving back to the story.
Yes, back to the story.
So he didn't know
about pornography on the internet.
And this is in
guessing, did he
2006.
Yes.
You know,
No, guys.
nah, I'm not buying it.
I'm not buying it too.
Buying it. I'm really not buying it.
So was he going to rent them, or what is it? How was he getting his porn?
Maybe he wasn't.
A 44-year-old. Okay.
Wait, but the fact that he was 44 in 2006, that's
40,
wild.
44, 43.
That is
yeah,
wild.
round about there.
Sir,
It wasn't
you
his
are
old.
old.
No,
Like-
but we've known Tom Cruise our entire lives. That's
Literally,
different. He was
literally.
an adult star when I was a child, and he has.
No.
Yeah, he wasn't
That's wrong
kid.
phrasing.
Yeah,
Don't say
it was-
adult.
Oh my word!
Star. Don't say
Considering
that.
what we're talking about, but he was an adult and he was a star. Like
He
it
was
wasn't
a
like a
grown-up
kid.
movie star.
Yes, exactly. It wasn't like Zac Efron. We grew up with him.
Yeah.
It's not that kind
I mean,
of
it's like
conversation.
Morgan Freeman. Morgan Freeman has been old our whole lives. Literally, I've only known Morgan Freeman as he is now.
I've never seen him younger.
Exactly. It's only recently
Young
that
him
pictures of
exists?
him when he was young started surfacing. They were like, oh my goodness, he was young at some point.
He used to be.
He used to be young.
He
Like,
exists.
oh my goodness.
In
But
a
nah,
world.
Tom Cruise, I'm not
shocked.
buying it.
At 61. Yeah, and also he didn't know. Like, what?
I'm not buying it. Nah.
But then here's this whole Scientology. I don't even know what that is about, but we all know that it's a bit weird, and he was known for being weird. So maybe he lived under a rock.
Okay. Okay. If that's going to help you sleep at night, then okay. Now moving over. We're going from New York to Cali, London to Brazil. If you don't know that, I don't know, sweetie. I don't know. Jeju Air unveils BTS-themed airplane. Yes. South Korean budget air carrier Jeju Air on Wednesday unveiled a BTS-themed airplane as an official partner for the 2023 BTS Festa, a celebration of the K-pop group's 10th anniversary. The airplane will fly passengers on Jeju Air's international routes until the end of the year.
Wow. South
Yeah.
Korea has taken the whole boy band or groups
Oh, no.
to a whole new
is-
level.
No, it's not even about a whole new level. BTS brings in, I think, is it 10% of the country's GDP?
What?
Yeah. That's how big they are.
What?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Let that sink in.
Whoa.
Saba well to have that
I wonder
power.
who the manager is of BTS, because they say anyone who manages a boy band is literally the devil incarnate, apparently. So I wonder who the manager is.
Well, I'm not sure. Okay, they have several managers.
Yeah.
But they are under a company. They're under Hype labels.
Oh, so those guys are like... Yeah.
Hype labels. And literally BTS came from being just this... Who are they?
Yeah,
They call them Nugu groups. So Nugu groups are basically... Nugu means who. Who are you, basically, in Korean. So it's like a who are you group. So BTS were like small. Like small. They used to train in like the company, like obviously because each company has like training rooms and dance practice rooms and all of that.
Yes.
But they didn't have money. Like they had no money.
Wow.
Okay, when I say they had no money, literally they would put their clothes in their managers' vans.
Wow.
And then they grew to become BTS.
And
If it's meant for you guys,
It's meant for you. It will find you, even if you're under a rock. It will
Even
find you.
if you're under a rock, and most of these, like BTS is not even initially who they're supposed to be. Like that's not the initial lineup. There's only one guy that remained from the original lineup of BTS. Everyone else just got there by chance.
Wow.
Jungkook, who is the face of the group, basically, he just got into Hype. He just signed to Hype because he saw Kim Namjoon and he's like, I like that guy. And then he just signed to it. The other guy, V, he took his friend to an audition. And people that way, they were like, hey, what about you? What can you do? Boom.
Okay.
If it's meant for you,
If it's meant for you,
it
it's meant
will
for you. It will
find
find
you.
you.
But
and
honestly,
what's yours is yours.
What's
like,
yours
don't
is
worry
yours.
about that, guys.
But honestly,
what's yours is yours.
like it's so inspiring to see where they've come from. they came from being these poor 7 boys that were just trained. If you see pictures of their apartments from when they first debuted,
and to being the biggest,
biggest in the world right now.
Exactly.
Literally, there's no one bigger than BTS. Wow. So it's just so inspiring. I mean, now they're giving speeches at the White House. Wow. The first Korean group to do so, the first K-pop group to do so, the first K-pop group to be nominated for a Grammy.
And they came from small.
They came from
so
small,
big.
small.
And now they're even on airplanes, guys. Okay. Well, wrapping up our stories, I think this applies to both of us since we are single gals.
Okay. Who says I'm single?
Oh, sorry.
I'm
let me speak for myself. Hi, boy. I'm here trying to look for a team member in the singleness. Hey, I'm alone here. Apparently, there's a popular method that people are using, that Gen Zs are using on TikTok. It's called the triangle method. It's the latest dating technique.
Okay.
Now, apparently, when you go on a date, as you face your date, you look at one of their eyes, look quickly down at their mouth, then back up to their eyes, then to the other eye to form a triangle. Now, this part of the face, it's called the golden triangle. And so you look at one eye, you go down to the mouth, and then you go
to the other eye.
Back to the other eye. And that gives a social cue, a psychological cue that you're ready to, tango.
What?
Yes.
What?
Yes. So you do that whole thing.
Wait.
Yes.
Let me try this. So,
Ooh.
it's even so weird.
So you do it very quickly, though. So I look at your one eye, look down, and then... And then, we are ready to do the devil's tango.
It's getting wilder on the internet.
It's a dating hack, guys. Use it. When you go on a date, use the triangle method. Look at this eye, come down, the
Look
next
at the
eye. But very quickly, though.
Which eye do you start with, the right or the left?
I think I'll start with the right, yeah. I think it's the right.
I think right is more.
Yes, and then, so apparently eye contact on a date usually means, a green light.
You see, that's my problem.
Yes.
Because I'm someone who just makes eye contact.
Generally. But
right?
You're not trying to...
I'm not trying to
flirt
or
the devil's
anything.
tango.
So I've seen pictures of me looking at someone and I'm smiling or I'm
then
laughing.
you're looking at their
and
eyes.
It looks like I am so in love with this person. And it's like, no, guys.
But it's a good way to communicate.
It is, but the problem is now people think I'm there flirting with them when it's like I'm really not. I'm just a nice person.
But and also it's also one of the things I used to struggle with looking people in the eyes.
Yeah.
And then I learned, and I was with partners who were like, yeah, you gotta look at me. I'm like, what the heck is up with this eye contact thing?
Yeah.
Because I feel like it's so vulnerable and I'm exposing like my soul to this person. But what I heard and what I've experienced with that is the more I look into your eyes, the more I create a connection between us. It formed in the form of trust. Like I'm letting you see me and you're letting me see you.
Actually, I work in reverse.
Yeah.
When I'm not that into you, I will, of course, engage you, eye contact, smile, laugh. But the minute, I'm into you, if you
I will not look at you. Exactly. That was me. I was like, I'll be so shy. And I'm like, I don't want, But apparently, it's a good thing to do to look at your date's eyes. But, and according to the triangle method, like this, so you look at the eyes and then you connect it to the mouth and you just seal the deal. Yes, you just seal the deal. Like, woo. We are ready to do the things.
Okay.
That must be done.
All right, then.
So it's a tip, guys. Use it.
I mean, use it at your own risk, I would say. But that brings us to the end of our top stories. We'll be right back after this break.
To another exciting episode of Irongo Toby Julle. Is die weer en vertel ook vir julle waar die vis heel moontlik kan byt.
Welcome to What's Cooking, where culinary passion meets expert insights.
Somebody must really want to cook and want to cook good food.
Immerse yourself in the bustling world of professional kitchens as top chefs create mouthwatering dishes. Join us for in-depth interviews as our host explores the experiences and expertise of our guest chefs. Don't miss out. Tune in to What's Cooking on NTV every Friday at 2100 hours and let the culinary adventure begin.
Goeiemiddag, welkom by Farm Vriende nou. Ek is Wilco Pinaar, die voorman hier op die farm. Ons gaan vandag bietjie wagyu stukkies braai, bavet en fillets. Gooi kolle. Okay, so hierdie is die fillet is hier lang, is die dik enetjie, die bavet is die dun enetjie. Jy kan hier op die vleis sien, kan jy die marbling sien. Dis eintlik die groot rede hoekom ons hierso self op Vriende nou wagyu boer. Dis juist oor die marbling en die goeie kwaliteit van die vleis. Dus die vleis se tekstuur is baie sagter as gevolg van die vet wat tussen in die weefsel is. So die vleis is baie meer sappig, baie meer jy kan baie meer van die smaak proe nie soos 'n normale stukkie steak nie. Alles is nou, hierdie vleis is topklas. Net die proteïne wat ons vat om die vleis gaar te kry. Jy los hulle so, jy wil hom so medium rare eet. Jy los hom so 2-3 minute op 'n kant dat hy net mooi kleur kry. Dan sny jy hom op, gooi hom bietjie sout en dan eet jy hom net so. Ek sal nou hierso bietjie koud. Hy soek op baie warm hitte. Hy wil net vinnig geseer word op albei kante en dan gooi hom net sout en wit peper. Dan is dit die beste manier om wagyu te braai. Jy kry verskillende klasse van die wagyu, jy kry verskillende marbling scores. Hier is nou 'n marble score van 'n 5. Jy kan tot en met 10 gaan, maar ons het nog nie 'n 10 geteel nie, maar ons op die oomblik is ons besig om ons voerprogramme reg te kry om bietjie beter as 'n 5 te teel. Maar op die oomblik is die beste wat ons kry is maar 'n 5. Maar hoe groter die marbling score is, hoe meer vet is daar tussen in die weefsel en hoe meer sappig is die vleis, maar dit is 'n dit veroorsaak ook 'n verandering in die smaak. Hoe meer vet daar tussen die smaak is, hoe meer geil is, maar hy is ook baie meer sappigheid.
Hey, I'm Kakia and I will be on the season finale of Live on Location with John Henry. Check it out this Friday.
Well, when it's a show with Glenora Shapura and Dana Master, you can expect us to chat up a storm. Like Peppa Pig says, chatter, chatter, chatter. You never stop talking. That is true for us. We never stop talking.
We need to work on that. Do we need to work on that though?
I think we need like a podcast because
yes,
it's
too
what it
much.
is. But on that note, we have come to the end of our show. Thank you so much for joining us on today's episode of Smell the Coffee. Until tomorrow, it's all our love, all our light, and adios.